Hello guys, this is Gaming Revolution here, and today I have the entire Easter egg guide for the EXO-ZOMBIES map Descent called Reunion. Now I just want to say the gameplay which you're watching in the background is courtesy of COD Gaming. A link to his channel will be down in the description, and if I remember there'll be an annotation on screen as well. Make sure you go subscribe to him for more epic Call of Duty content. I'm really grateful for being allowed to upload this gameplay because unfortunately, as you guys know, I have Advanced Warfare on the PS4, so I won't be able to get the DLC until a month's time. But I still want to cover the DLC in some way, shape or form with you guys, so I'm really grateful for being able to do this. But in a month's time, once I can actually play the DLC, I'll be covering the DLC a lot more in depth, and I think I'll probably live stream doing this entire Easter egg. So as I said, go check out COD Gaming's channel, link in the description. Also, if you find anything about this tutorial confusing, I will actually put each step down in the description, written out by COD Gaming. So if you find anything confusing, you can just go read that in a very simplistic format. So the first step is to go into the tidal generator room, and there's actually 3 different valves here, and you have to shoot them with weapons until they start spinning. There's 3 of them, and you can see it in the background. There's 3 different locations, and you just want to keep on spinning them, keep on shooting them, which causes them to spin, and eventually once you've shot them enough, it'll then turn into a blue light. Once you've turned all 3 into a blue light, in another area, 2 doors will actually open, which will give you access to a computer terminal. There'll also be a perk and also a Mark 25 upgrade station here, which comes into play later on down the line. So now that you've opened this terminal after shooting the 3 valves enough, it will then, as I said, open this room, and you want to go up to the computer terminal and keep on pressing X or square on the computer terminal depending which console you're on. And at first you'll start getting Angie, who starts talking to you, and then she'll start saying access denied, but keep on pressing X because eventually Oz will then start talking, and he will then tell you to go outside and link some stuff together. So that's the first step. It's very simple. All you've got to do is shoot 3 valves until they turn blue. Then you've got to basically keep on pressing X on this computer terminal. Now the next step is another very simple one. So you want to go over to the lounge area where there's actually an airlock, and you want to go up to the door and press X on it. You would think you won't be able to get into the door, but after you've done the first step, when you actually press X on it, it will start to depressurize. It'll take around 40 seconds to depressurize, so it'll be strongly advised to leave a zombie or a crawler right at the end of the round so you can do this without getting hit. And if you're playing with 2, 3 or 4 people, it will be recommended to get them people to take the zombie away from you, because if you're on solo, you could result in getting downed when trying to depressurize the door. So once you've depressurized the door, we now move on. To step 4. So as soon as you've completed that round after depressurizing the door, as soon as the next round starts, basically what you're going to have to do is there'll be trophy drones hidden around the map. Well, not hidden around the map, but they'll be scattered around the map. The ones that look like UFOs and often carry power-ups in them. Well, there'll be 5 of them hidden around the map, and you basically have to search for all 5 of them and destroy them all on that single round. If just one of them escapes, you will fail the challenge, and you'll have to wait for the next round to start before you can start this challenge again. So what I recommend doing is, as soon as this challenge round starts, the first Aussies challenge round, it's highly recommended to take out all of these zombies and just leave 1 zombie. Then once you've left 1 zombie, then go look for all of these drones around the map and destroy each 5 of them. Now this is going to take multiple attempts, and you're probably going to fail this multiple times. As I said, if you just let 1 drone escape, you'll have to restart the round and try it all over again. So you've got to take out 5 of these UFO drones hidden around the map in just 1 round to complete this step. Try and do this on as low as a round as possible, because once you start moving on to the higher rounds, this is going to get seemingly difficult, and it's going to become very difficult indeed. So now that you've done that, which may take a few attempts as I said, we're now ready to move on to step 5. So in the EXO room, a new area will have actually opened where there's going to be this sort of charging station, which is all glowing with electric, similar to the Wunderwaffe DG2. Basically, what you actually have to do on this challenge round is you have to basically train all of these zombies around, making sure that you don't kill off the EMZ zombies. They're the blue ones that electrocute you and turn off your EXO. Well, what you have to do is train them around and then bring them in front of this electric room or this electric panel, and you have to let the EMZ zombies zap you right in front of this electric panel. What this will do is it will actually charge the electric panel, so that's a very good thing to do. So you've got to do this again in just one round. You've got to charge it fully by letting the EMZs basically electrocute you right in front of the panel. This is going to be a very hard one because it can result in going down quite easily when they actually EMZ you and disable your exosuit. Now moving on to step 6, we actually have another Oz challenge, and this one's quite an easy one. On this round, you won't be able to use any of your weapons. You won't be able to shoot or anything like that. This is probably one of the easiest steps. Instead, you won't be able to shoot at all, but you will have infinite amount of grenades. So I recommend buying the contact grenades, because if you just have the normal grenades, you may end up killing yourself accidentally because the grenades will just be flying about everywhere. So buy the contact grenades on this round, and all you have to do is survive the round with just grenades, which is really easy, especially when you do it on a lower round, since you do have unlimited grenades. So once you've completed that round, you're ready to move on to step 7. Now this one's pretty basic. Basically what you have to do is there'll be this area which spawns where there's sort of this blue staircase, and all you have to do is literally jump up the staircase all the way up to the top. Now you can actually see the gameplay in the background shows you how to do it really precisely. It's quite easy to do and quite straightforward to do. As he said, all you've got to do is jump up from staircase to staircase and it'll be glowing blue. I recommend leaving one zombie at the end of the round, because if you leave a lot of zombies, they can actually follow you up on the staircase, and you just don't want that to happen. You also want to try and do this as quickly as you can, because the staircase may, in some cases, start to sort of crumble back down. So start climbing up the staircase really quickly until you get to the top, and then the staircase will collapse, and that will have completed this challenge. As I said, if you get stuck on climbing the staircase, just follow how the gameplay is showing you in the background.
Jumping off the bandwagon as soon as it's too big, and I said fuck a hip hop bitch, fuck a hip hop bitch, fuck a hip hop bitch, yeah, you stupid motherfuckers.
I hope I know what voice is.
Ever since I have been rapping, the thing that hold me back has always been my voice. No choice but to say that I'm magic. Swear to God, if I got a voice like Curtis, would have all about a year ago for certain. But I said that everything in life got purpose. Market versus shirtless, urban, filling up a bag on a vaporizer. Taking me higher, say to the choir, telling me to wish that I was tame and quieter. Should I change my sound up? Try to fit the scene, but all these YouTube comments telling you don't go mainstream. So let me get this straight. At first you wouldn't listen, but when they switch the sound up, every one of you is bitching like.
Now moving on to step 8. Now this is a really easy challenge because all you have to do is finish the round. However, it may result in you literally having no points by the end of the round. So it's time for another one of Oz's challenge, and this one's called the Move Challenge. Basically, every time you move, you will lose points. Every time you move fast, you'll lose even more points. Every time you exo jump, you'll lose even more points. So basically, the more you move, the more points you will lose. So all you have to do is finish this round. Literally, that is all you have to do. There is no way to fail this round. However, by the end of the round, you're going to have like no points. You'll probably have about 1,000 points by the end of the round because there is a cap on it. So before this round starts and before this challenge starts, make sure you spend all of your points, because by the end of the next round you're going to have absolutely no points. But this step is very easy because all you have to do is actually finish the round. Now moving on to step 9, so you want to go over to this area where there's these monitors, which is very similar to one of the Easter egg steps from Moon, and the monitors will start actually glowing different colours. And all you have to do is, after you've watched all of the colours light up, you then have to repeat it exactly the colour order by pressing X or square, depending which console you're on the panels, so you turn them the same colour as you just saw in the same pattern. So it's very basic, well not basic, but it's quite easy to understand, but it can be a bit hard to do at the same time. So you want to keep on doing it, so it will keep on shining all of these colours. You then want to copy it, it'll do it again, then you want to copy it, it'll do it again, and then you want to copy it, and eventually it will get harder every time, and eventually you will indeed beat it, but it may be a bit difficult. Now moving on to step 10. Now this one's a very weird step, and it's another one of Oz's challenges, and this one's called Friendly Fire. So if you're playing on solo, what will actually happen is the other 3 characters will actually spawn onto the map as clones, and they will actually start attacking you. There'll be AI that starts attacking you. All you've got to do is kill all 3 of the other character clones, and that will complete this challenge. Now, if you're playing on multiplayer with other people, you will actually have the ability to kill all of the other players, so that's how you complete the round. So it's a lot easier if you're playing on multiplayer with other people, but on solo it can be a bit difficult, but it's very easy to understand. So just kill all of the clones, and then you'll be done with that step. Now moving on to step 11, so you want to go over to the terminal, and you essentially have to crack the code. And then once you go back to the title place, there'll be 2 rows of numbers, and essentially you have to match the top row with the bottom row, and you can actually see in the background gameplay of this. It's very hard for me to explain, especially considering I haven't done it, but you can actually see the gameplay in the background showing you how you actually match the top row with the bottom row. If you need any help with this, I suggest asking Goody Gaming, as he said, link in the description. Now moving on to step 12, and again we have another one of Oz's challenges, and now this one is very easy actually. So what will happen is you'll immediately be given a Mayhem, which is Mark 25, and it will have unlimited ammo, and like with the grenade challenge, your challenge is to just survive the round with just the Mayhem. You can't use grenades and you can't use any other weapons, but you do have unlimited ammo. Personally, I think this challenge is very easy. A great tactic is just double jump up and then shoot the train that you have below you. It'll take out the entire train. To be honest, this challenge is very easy. The Mayhem is one of the best guns in EXO-Zombies. It's a gun that I always use, and it's a very good gun, especially because it's Mark 25. The only thing you've got to do is just make sure you don't accidentally kill yourself due to the explosive damage from the Mayhem. But this step is very easy. Make sure you're doing it on a lower round though, because if you're doing it on a higher round, there'll be a lot more zombies to kill, and it may get more difficult, and you may accidentally kill yourself with it. But overall, all you've got to do is just complete the round with just the Mayhem, so it's not that hard. Now we're moving on to the final step, step 13. This is to actually complete the Easter egg, and all you want to do is go all the way back to the terminal from step 1, and again you want to hold X on it, which will turn on the memory station, and it will then actually teleport you into Oz's mind. Whilst here, you will actually find out a ton of storyline information, such as the backstory of the 4 characters and why Atlas actually created the zombies to actually earn money. I've already done a storyline video for this if you want to go watch that. But that's the end of the Easter egg, so you get teleported into Oz's mind, and then what will happen is you'll have to complete around 5 rounds of zombies in Oz's mind whilst he's telling you a load of storyline information, and once you've done that, you'll be teleported back into the map, and you will have completed the Easter egg, and then you'll jump into a second EXO-Zombies game mode called Double Feature, which is a hardcore zombies mode, which I've already posted a video about. So that's going to conclude the Easter egg tutorial. As I said, go check out Goody Gaming's channel. There'll be a link down in the description. So I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay of the Easter egg ending for you guys to enjoy. So anyways, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and if latest, and great advanced warfare and news and content. So anyways, thanks for watching, and bye.
the heroes? We're not.
Shut up, Oz. You're delirious.
And you, Con, you're an old toothless shark. That's why Atlas hung you out to dry.
Fuck you.
Decker, you never made the regular army because you couldn't pass a fucking drug test.
What? Hey, you don't know shit about me.
And Lilith, a 2-bit hacker trying to go straight in IT. Don't make me laugh.
How the fuck does he know about that?
I'm the worst of us. I'm the fucking
shots now.
monster in this story. It all begins and ends with me.
You're a fucking janitor.
I'm the reason we're all still alive. They want me, and they want you. You're one strand, one mutation away from becoming one of these things. You hear me?
Someone shut him up.
Why haven't you changed like the others? That's the question. Ha ha ha! They think you're the cure.
We're the cure, and you're the fucking disease, Oz.
Exactly, you got it. You're not as dumb as you look, Decker. Supply and demand, baby. Supply and demand. I fucking hate those Atlas fucks.